Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Somarinoa. Welcome to Somarinoa Plays Part 1 of our playthrough of Forest Ranger Services. We're doing Episode 1 today, which is actually the only one out, despite the fact that it says Episode 2 on Steam. It's only in wishlist form. So, here we go. Well, let's look at settings first, I guess. Ooh, shadows. Typical stuff? Good. That's what we want. Go. Forest Ranger Service series is based on real-life events and personal accounts of hikers. The narrative has been altered for particular purposes. There are thousands of missing reports filed each year in the U.S. national parks. Many cases remain unexplained. Oh no, not a gate. Why are you standing like that, dude? Yeah, let's talk to the car. Quit stalling, dude. You've got a bet to lose. This is so bogus. 50 bucks? Who even has 50 bucks? Not you, obviously. Just do the dare. Why a creepy old watchtower? What if it collapses? Or there's, like, a bear? You lost. Grab something from the tower or pay up. I don't have 50 bucks, Mikey. Exactly. 50 bucks buys me a ton of CD singles and Sam Goody. So you better climb while that's old. Robbed, you airball, dude. Stop crying. I don't know what I said. I was thinking that barely. Whatever. If I die, I'm taking your Nirvana collection with me to the grave. Whoa, don't even joke about that, dude. Just go already. Or we can call everyone at school and tell them you're a total poser. I'm going. But if that thing collapses, you owe me, like, 100 bucks. And a pizza. Deal. Oh yeah. We'll grab this. Wait, what for? Proof, airhead. Fine, I'm going. The dare. Meet Mikey. Deal. Now hurry up before Bigfoot gets you. Oh sure, because the frickin' Blair Witch doesn't live out here or anything. Grab a unique item from the abandoned watchtower. What about her? She gonna talk to me? Alright, whatever. We'll just leave you guys behind. Like with Watch, what was that, Radio Wave, the game we just played? I'm just like, okay, see ya. Good thing too, because that mouse sensitivity is terrible. Oh my god. No, no lights. Let me turn my light off. There we go. Now we can see. Ish. Man, this must be great footage. Oh, there we go. See you guys later. Well, I can tell you, dude's not in track and field. Forest Camp. There. That would be a good screenshot to draw a thumbnail on. Ugh. That actually did scare me a little bit, but only because of the sound. What, that a horse sound? What a deer makes that sound? I don't have deer in my state. I probably do. I do. Yeah, it's like a deer. But I've only seen one deer in my entire life. It was a baby. And it was in my hometown, which is weird. I was like 3. They're not normally there. I'm guessing there's nothing coming for us. Hey, we got some wood for a fire. Pallet. Those things are for. By teenagers, anyway. I used to live where there was a lot of bonfires. I would borrow from the local grocery store out back all the time. Does any of this shit count? An old camp ticket admission stub. First camp, 3-3. There's one, 195, cabin 3. Enjoy the nature. Yeah, I'll see if I can't enjoy the nature. What happens if you go off trail in this? Worst camp in the lookout tower. I always the lookout tower, but what happens if we go this way? Oh. Nice. Oh, got to take a dump. Tower's that way. Town Square. Okay, man. Yeah, I need to go back to the watchtower. I've been wanting to work on a horror series that eventually involves a forest tower like this. But it'll be in like the second game, so. A lot of work though, and I'm a busy man, so pretty good. There, we make it out from the watchtower with the key. Find a key to the tower door. The structure is declared unfit for human occupancy or use. It is unlawful for any person to use or occupy this building after 7:13. This feels just like Firewatch. Look up here, I think of it. Okay. cookies or something out here? Okay. Big old fire pit, maybe. Swear to God, if it turns out to be like a Wendigo instead of a elk or whatever. Camp map is marked with hotspot, high frequency, and avoid exposure. Okay. Whatever, little piggy. Here's the key. You can't open these drawers. Whose shoe is this? Who leaves their shoe in the middle of nowhere? Okay, so I guess it's time to run, right? I saw that. Yeah, I freaking saw that, dude. What? I didn't see anything, so I don't know what it's freaking out about. Nice big radio tower there. I didn't see it before. I swear to God, if we just fall through the bottom, it's like the end. Yeah, there's only one thing even in here. I'm saying we're just gonna keep the key, but nope. Make sure there's no monsters down there. Was it foggy before? What was that? My friend's gone. Oh. Static.
Hey there, Nightcrawler. You're locked in with Station 5, where the news takes a walk on the wild side. I'm your man in the shadows, Mike Stone. Have you guys heard about these missing hikers? All over our national parks, this isn't something you hear about anymore. But check out these stats. According to the latest data from the National Park Service, around 1,000 to 2,500 people go missing in national parks and forests each year. Death Valley, Yellowstone, Cascades, all kinds of reports of missing people. The numbers are massive. I've got a few examples here. One hiker found after days in the woods couldn't recall basic details about their hike or how they got lost. Now, folks, these aren't isolated incidents. Another displayed signs of acute paranoia are claiming they were being watched by unseen entities among the trees.
Is that a deer on the road? What was that? Someone's gonna jump out, isn't it? It's gonna be our guy. Inside the curtain, go and buy some supplies. This feels very familiar. It's not where I parked. Student vanishes after dare to explore abandoned camp. Local wildlife boom. Oh. So wasn't even our main character? What are you doing, creeper? You know, I just want to put air on my butt. Don't look at me like that. I've seen anchor salmon before. Nice seats. Newton City, Deep Woods. Okay. Why is it so darn dark in here? Because, you do know you can turn lights on over here too, right? Yep, lots of stuff. Hey, how's it going? You're taller than me. I'll play like a puppy. Oh man. Wow, talk about square.
Evening. What can I get you?
Just grabbing some supplies. I'm a new ranger in the area.
Another one, huh? You guys are a dime a dozen.
And what's that supposed to be?
There's a new guy here just about every other month.
Really? What happened to them?
Some people just don't last out in the woods.
Meet the guy.
It can get a bit creepy.
Get a bit creepy.
You know.
Oh, I know. This is very similar to one of those other games I played. The Fears to Fathom series. Iron Bark Lookout, I believe it's called. We also come to a diner like this, or not a diner, a grocery store, and we go to a lookout tower. Just a minute, almost there. That'll do. Thanks. Okay, see ya. No license plate, that's suspicious.
Recent reports from search and rescue teams highlight a puzzling trend. A significant number of those who are located after going missing in the wild often exhibit strange mental conditions. We're talking about disorientation, memory loss, and in some cases, bizarre behavior that leaves rescuers and medical professionals baffled. But some of these disappearances just don't make any sense. You got experienced hikers, forest workers, lumberjacks, and even rangers. Just about 5% of these missing people are never found. They just go missing without any trace. They search for these people for weeks, and they find absolutely nothing. Now that's a staggering figure, and it's got us wondering what exactly is happening out there in the wilderness. What if I told you there's a secret experiment going on right under our noses? The government, the shadowy figures in black suits, they're
Okay, Coast to Coast. I was actually friends with Ian Punnett back in the day on Facebook. Still am, but I mean, he's passed away now. But he was one of the hosts for Coast to Coast AM. in the red room.
New Ranger, huh? They come and go like the wind. Whispering pines play tricks, you'll find.
I think I'm lost. Can you help me out? Some directions?
Lost a hiker recently. Vanished in the woods. Swallowed whole. Happens more than you'd ever be told.
Okay. Can I get those directions?
Been here a while. Seen the faces change. Rangers like you. Their stories rearrange. Something in these woods. Something strange.
I'm out of here. You have some creepy vibes, old man.
Good luck, Ranger. The forest's a maze. It knows who stays and who decays.
If I don't come back, tell my plants I tried. Yeesh. Meet the FBI man. Something you're looking for is missing. Looks like something you're looking for is missing. Coupon for a cherry pie. Must be really good. Oh, this is, yeah, Twin Peaks. Didn't he love cherry pie? Cassette tape labeled Driving Mixtape. Another newspaper article about a missing hiker. The document reads, subject exposed to redacted under Project Redacted. Symptoms include redacted and memory redacted. Relocation restricted. Continued monitoring essential. Immediate action if subject becomes aware of redacted. Report any occurrences redacted. Evidence of what? Okay. His chips are left on the ground. Weird. Well, just gonna take these with me. Hope you don't mind, creeps. Oh, that doesn't help any. Yeah, let's not go back there again.
You know, the voices in my head are getting louder. And tonight, they're whispering your name.
Meet Rob.
These sort of desolate edges. The evidence of his ordeal is written in the mutilated flesh of his own fingers, chewed and gnawed in desperate bid for sustenance. Wow! This sucker ate his own fingers. It must have been out of his mind. It's your turn.
You will never get out of these woods. Heh. Yeah. Boy, my chips. Hey, dude.
In shadows deep, where trees entwine, a mystery unfolds, a tale alive, through tangled woods, where whispers soar, lost are hikers, seen no more.
Okay.
Answer the call on the forest breeze. Each ring, a step closer, unravel the twine. Find the hikers lost, where the shadows align.
You say so.
Well, are you gonna pick it up?
Hello?
Who is this? This feels very much Firewatch now.
Anyone there?
106 stove. Nice stuff. I should probably unpack.
Hello? Tower 6. Do you read me? Over.
I read you.
So, how was your first night?
It was pretty interesting. I had a nightmare.
That's my dad. Didn't tell you creepy stories on your first day.
So that was made up, right?
Actually, no. One of the guys overheard it down at the station. Pretty weird, right?
Yesterday morning.
The Forest Ranger Services, where passion meets purpose. Embark on a career that connects you to the heart of nature.
Meet the FRS Ranger.
Our rangers, they walk in nature and are responsible for a variety of exciting tasks, like keeping our forests clean and more. Survival tips, you betcha. We got those too. Abide now.
Minimum wage is not guaranteed. You are responsible for bringing your own survival gear, food, drinks, and medicine. The Forest Ranger Services takes no responsibility of staff safety or accident.
Super crunchy. This one. Oh my god. Ugh. Chugging hard there. Probably poorly optimized. Live my best life. Individuals sensing a mysterious presence during life-threatening situations, Sir Ernest Shackleton and his crew reported feeling an unseen member guiding them during their harrowing Antarctic expedition. Hikers have also reported similar sensations, describing a silent companion during moments of great danger. Keith Parkins vanished during a hike trip in Yosemite. Some witnesses claim to have seen a mysterious figure in the park around the time of his disappearance. Parkins' fate remains unknown. John Donovan went missing while hiking in the Rocky Mountains. He was found 12 days later, alive but disoriented. Donovan claimed that he had encountered a mysterious figure who guided him to safety and provided him with food. Betty Cash, Vicky Landrum, and Colby Landrum claimed to have witnessed a large diamond-shaped object emitting flames on a hiking trail. They reported suffering from symptoms of radiation sickness after the encounter. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker claimed to have been abducted by strange robotic creatures while fishing. The encounter involved bright lights and a feeling of weightlessness. The witnesses underwent hypnosis to recall more details. Well, okay. Stay away from that, though, 'cause that chugs. Or not.
Wait, isn't the trail marker supposed to be here?
It should be, but I don't see it. Maybe we took a wrong turn back there.
Yeah, maybe let's backtrack a bit and get on the right path before we get lost.
Okay, Sam, let's just hope we don't run out of snacks.
Hold on, where's Jake? He was just right behind us.
What do you mean? Weren't you looking after the kids?
He's probably ran off to find a squirrel or something. Where's your little brother, Pumpkin?
Forest Ranger Services. You applying for a job?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if...
Yeah. Listen, you want the job or not?
Yes, I want the job.
So you got the flyer with the directions on it?
Oh yeah, I have it right here.
Well, ain't that a miracle? You'll be stationed at Tower 6. But first, you gotta check in at Outpost 3 to meet your supervisor.
Supervisor, got it.
You wanna be there by 6 p.m. And the latest, that's 6 p.m. Unless you wanna walk through the forest at night.
I'll be there.
Okay, we'll bring some boots, supplies, and maybe a little guts. You're gonna need all three. Oh, and kid,
Yeah.
just don't be late.
Who leaves their lawnmower out? FBI car. I'm British. Hello, 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 what up, boy, yeah? Aw. Kansas? Nebraska?
Hey there, Nightcrawlers. You're tuned into the strange frequency of Station 5, where the news isn't just a headline, it's a conspiracy. I'm your man in the shadows, Mike Stone, and today we're looking up. I mean way up. Folks, we're talking unidentified flying objects. Now, if you've been paying attention to anything other than your radio dial, you'll know sightings are on the rise, especially right here in the good old US of A. From the mountains of Washington State to the deserts of Nevada. People are spotting strange lights, bizarre shapes, and in some cases, full-on spacecraft. Yep, you heard me. And today, Nightcrawlers, I'm opening up the lines. It's your turn to spill the beans. Have you or someone you know ever had a brush with the unexplained out in the wild? Strange lights, eerie sounds, or that unmistakable feeling of being watched?
Yes.
Call me up. Let's shine a light on what's lurking in the shadows. Okay, we got Betty from New Hampshire.
Hi, Mike. This is Betty. My husband and I love your show. We had an experience a few years back. Driving late at night, we saw lights in the sky that followed us, and then we lost 2 hours we can't explain. When we finally got home, there were strange marks on our car, and I've had vivid dreams about figures watching us ever since.
Wow, Betty, that's absolutely incredible and chilling. Thanks so much for sharing
much of a
that
story.
with us. Stay safe out there and keep looking up. Another caller from, yeah.
Mike, these disappearances, these strange events, they're part of a much bigger picture. Something far more dangerous than you realize. There are forces at work here, manipulating the narrative, controlling what you see, what you believe, and if you...
Wait, what happened? It cut off? All right, Nightcrawlers.
Dang, I was
let's
gonna go
take
visit
a
the
quick
barn.
break. Stay tuned.
Leisure Lane. Isn't this where we woke up before? Can I get in a car accident right there? The old quick ago, mystery unfolds, a tale on the line. Notice of permanent closure. Notice of closure due to high levels of toxic substance in soil. Issued by the Department of Environmental Oversight. Date redacted. I don't think it would say redacted on it, but effective immediately. This facility is hereby closed pursuant to Section 74, Chapter 4 of the Environmental Safety Act. Inspection of this site and surrounding areas has identified unacceptable levels of toxins in the soil and groundwater samples. Prolonged exposure to these compounds poses significant health risks, including neurological effects and contamination of local ecosystems. Access to the site is is strictly prohibited without authorization. Violators will be subject to legal action. Signed, Environmental Safety Coordinator. Rumors of unknown chemicals in groundswell of closed gas station. Woodlands Tribune. Oh, of course. They did a really poor job with this fence. Okay. A sturdy, slightly weathered clipboard holding a neatly organized but somewhat aged list of geological locations.
FBI, hands behind your back and get on your knees now.
Huh. Interesting. Very mysterious. Does it just stay here on the screen? Looks like it just stays here. Okay. Well, anyway, I guess that was the end of Forest Ranger Services Episode 1. Like I said at the beginning of this, the Episode 2 is still in production, apparently. It's not out. But there is a listing for it on the Steam page if you want to go wishlist it. But I believe it's still to be announced, so maybe a while before we get to see it out. But when it comes out, you can trust that if I find out about it, I will play it for you guys. Tune in next time, and we're going to play something else. I will see you next time here on Somarinoa Plays. Goodbye.